Welcome back, Wolfpack, to the channel. I hope we're all doing well wherever your adventures are taking you. I just wanted to thank you all so much for getting me to 500 subscribers. Currently, I think I'm at 505 subscribers. Still quite a milestone. I never thought I would be here. If you found my channel through my Let's Plays or from the last three video or the three quote unquote controversial videos. I don't know if you can call them controversial, but they didn't really get much traction, so I ended up deleting them. But regardless, um, if you found my videos, if you found me through those videos or whatever have you, still thank you. Um, I just can't believe that I'm at 500 subscribers. It's really a trip, and um, it's been a ride. 3 years it took me to get to even 500 subscribers. I honestly, think that I was put on this earth to do this. And I'm really not a religious man by any means, but I do have some beliefs. If I had a belief, I believe that I was put on this earth to do something. I honestly was like, you know, for most of my life, I always found that whether or not I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. Um, but at the end of the day, as I got older, like when I was younger, obviously I didn't know what I wanted to do. But once I got into high school and I found YouTube and I realized that that's what I wanted to do with my life, I realized, yes, this is what I wanted to do. It took me a few years to really get the ball rolling. And once I got the ball rolling, I'm like, there it is there. So, um, yeah, you guys really stuck with me. Even though you don't comment, um, even the views, um, is remarkable. Whether it be 3 views, I understand life gets in the way, um, and everything like that. So I can completely understand. Some of you found me through my house showcases. Some of you found me through my Let's Plays. Some of you found me through my location walkthroughs. Um, you know, regardless of, and some of you, whatever, or some of you found me through my vlogs, like this one. Um, it's just wild to me. I never thought that I would get to 500. Halfway to 1,000, guys. Halfway to 1,000, and I think once I get to 1,000, um, I'll be able to do something that I think only most people can only dream about, and that's making content here on YouTube. I mean, I'll still continue to make content, but you know, be able to make a living off of this, and make this part of my job, and because that was always my dream. It wasn't. But again, it's not about the money. I just like creating content that you guys enjoy. I create, even though I have the best intentions in mind. I think the the Elder Scroll 6 situation is insane, or whatever that video was that got massively disliked. And I got a lot of comments on that video. And I rightfully so, I got the criticism that I rightfully deserved. Which I kind of feel the same way when I read those comments. When I read those comments, it was like, yeah, I understand. I understand. Like maybe blaming people isn't really the best way of going back doing this. Look, like I said, I'm not a very controversial person. And I usually stay out of controversial things, which is why I just do my own thing. It took 3 years to get to even 500 subscribers. Um, you know, um, but regardless of what I think, I will continue to do what I've always done, and that's create content that I love, and I don't think I will ever be tired of it. I don't think I will ever be um, bored of it. Maybe there will come a day where I will be officially bored with it. Who knows? I mean, I'm 30 years old. Um, I mean, heck, gamer poets who I watch every day, for tutorials and mod, you know, choices and stuff like that. Is I think he started when he was 30 or something along those lines. Um, I think because I think he's like, gosh, I want to say he's in his 40s now, or I think he's 40. I don't know. I don't know how old he is. But I know he's getting up there in age, but man, he's still kicking. He's still kicking. I think he's one of my biggest inspirations that no matter how old you are, you can still do what you want to do. I mean, look at Shirley Curry, you know. Um, she's probably the most prime example of people that you could look up to. She made it kind of like a by accident where she just uploaded a video and it got posted up on Reddit at one point, and it basically was like it just shot her up in the sky, and everybody loved her and everything like that. And but yeah, um, yeah, um, I don't think I have anything else to say other than thank you, and I appreciate you uh, a lot. I value your opinions more than you know. I value your opinions more than you know. I value your thoughts. If and everything, I value everything you guys do. I don't think I can even contemplate that. So, um, I think you understand how much your comments and likes, even dislikes, even the dislikes let me know. Maybe, you know, okay, some people will dislike, videos. That's just a way of things, and but it helps me improve as a content creator. Okay, this is what people didn't like that one video, like the Elder Scrolls 6 situation is an insane video that got 11 dislikes to 10 likes, a massive backlash. So I'm like, okay, maybe that's not a what go that's not a way to do it. So I heard that plea, and so I just was like, okay, maybe I'll just kind of backtrack a little bit and kind of continue doing content the way I've always done it. And so, yeah. Anyways, guys, that's about it. Power to the pack, and I will catch you on the next one. And I'll probably upload another video. I'm actually still working on. Oh, and I also wanted to say this in terms of my Draco playthrough. Kind of like a side note. That Let's Play is basically dead. Dead in a way where I just felt like it was basically becoming a chore because the first time I deleted it, I didn't really think anything much of it. Um, you know, but then because of nostalgia purposes, I, wanted to redo it. So I redid it, deleted it, redid it, deleted it. I think the third time that I redid it, or at least was attempting to, it became more of a chore than anything else, and I just wasn't having fun, making that content, even though I did, what I did in that playthrough. Um, yeah. In any case, guys, um, case, that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Yeah. Um, Anyways, in any case, guys, I will be focusing more on the Legacy of the Dragonborn. I'm actually currently getting back to where I was in that playthrough, and eventually I will be going out and doing like a vanilla playthrough where I only have a handful of mods, like graphical, you know, NPC graphical, mods and stuff like that. But yeah, so a lot to look forward to. Sorry if you were enjoying the Draco playthrough. I'm sorry to say that unfortunately that playthrough is going to come to a halt, because I just wasn't having fun with it. It became more of a chore. Plus, I had to delete my save again, because again, I was, if you missed, I can't remember what episode it was. Um, but I did mention that I was contemplating on keeping two particular mods, whether or not I would keep those two mods. One was Chaos Dragons 2, and the other was Lawless. What Lawless is basically like a successor or a spiritual successor to OBIS, which is like organized bandits in Skyrim, which unfortunately was very buggy and caused like a lot of crashes just because of how script heavy it was. I think Lawless did a much better job at it, and it was very fun to kind of see the different types of bandits that you could find out in the world, which makes sense, right? Um, but yeah, Chaos Dragons, even though I loved the mod, I didn't like what it did to Alduin because it was like, if you watched, my Sovereign Guard, the final episode, um before I ended up letting it go, was is that Alduin wasn't dying. He wasn't dying. He had like this much sliver of health. And I was like, why is he not dying? And I tried console commanding killing him. It was like he was stuck in a killing animation. Or it was, and finally, after like so many times of trying, it finally got to a point where it's like finally he's dead. But I can't do anything. So I didn't like what Chaos Dragons did to Alduin, and everything like that. I think it kind of made him invincible at the end of it. I was like, I'm hitting him, and everything, his health should be going down to zero. So, um, but yeah, um, regardless of that, that's where that playthrough is going to end. It's going to end at the main quest. I'm not even going to attempt to do the Dawnguard DLC. I'm not even going to attempt to do the Dragonborn DLC. I could. Um, but anyways, because in hindsight, and I'm sure I'll get comments that's like, well, you could just skip the main quest altogether. You could just skip the main quest altogether and actually do the Dawn Guard and Dragonborn by itself, right? I could, but it wouldn't make sense story wise, because if you are familiar with the differences in dialogue, with Mirak specifically, where like say if you just defeat a few dragons, right, he'll basically go out and tell you, it's like, oh, you are dragonborn, yada yada yada, like you have done little beyond killing a few dragons. If you kill like a bunch of them, his dialogue will change even further. However, if you kill Alduin, he says, you have slain Alduin, well done. I could have slain him myself, but I chose a different path, kind of like that deal. So since I already killed Alduin, um, it was like kind of like it was like, okay, so this is where the story would not make sense, where, and I'm sure I would get people following the let's play in the playlist and kind of thinking, wait a minute, I know what dialogue he's supposed to have, kind of thing. At least if people pick up on that, right? I don't know if they would, but that's basically Mirak's dialogue changes the more dragons you kill, and also if you slay Alduin. That's basically what Bethesda design team and quest design team really, I think, hit it out of the park, because they really think to say, oh yeah, if you killed Alduin, his dialogue changes, significantly. Where he says, yeah, I could have slain him myself if when I walk the other scene. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, guys, I'm ranting. Um, all I wanted to say was thank you so much for 500 subscribers. Here's to 500 more, and for an ever growing community. I may do a live stream once I hit 1,000. to kind of talk to you guys and everything like that. I may do a live stream celebrating 1,000 subscribers. I might not do it because I don't have donations turned on. I'm still I'm not partnered yet, but I know YouTube lowered their requirements for some people, me especially, where all you need is 500 subscribers, three active videos, and like 3,000 watch hours. I'm not actually at the 3,000 watch hours yet. So, but once I get there, I'll probably do a stream celebrating 500 subscribers. Um, so, I'm very inconsistent at streaming, but just things to look forward to. And, I'll probably do a stream, celebrating certain milestones and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I hope that you all have a very fantastic day. Power to the pack. Catch you all on the next one.